Jay, can I get a Macallan 18?
You know, usually when someone wins their first trial, they at least pretend to finish the drink their fellow ADAs bought them.
I'm sorry, do we?
Know each other? Not yet. But today's your lucky day.
Why is that?
Because it's the day you get to meet Donna.
Let me guess, you're Donna.
Oh, you have no idea how Donna I am.
Well, Donna, I'm Harvey...
Harvey Specter. You really think I'd be talking to you if I didn't know who you were?
How exactly do you know about me?
I know about everybody. What I don't know is why this is the first case you ever took to trial.
Because it was a white-collar crime, not some drug dealer on the corner, which makes it the kind of case.
That puts your name in the paper.
You're not just a pretty face, are you?
No, I'm not. So maybe you should buy me a drink and we can continue this conversation in the corner.
Jay? Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Ooh, my favorite subject.
You know what I think? I think your favorite subject didn't come up to me just to find out why I went to trial. You want something.
I sure do.
And I think I might be ready to give it to you.
It's not sex.
Then never mind.
Wow, you're gonna be that honest about it.
Saves time.
Well, in that case, I want to move to your desk.
And why is that?
Because it's no secret that in a few years you're going back to Gordon Schmidt and Van Dyke.
And let me guess, you want to come with me when I do.
No, I don't.
Then why?
Because I'm gonna be an actress, and I want somebody who understands that there's more to life than just the DA's office. And that I can give my all to them, but still step out for the occasional audition.
So you're stepping out on me already?
Yes. But the important thing is, I'm telling you about it in advance. Black, 2 sugars, splash of vanilla.
How do you know that's how I take my coffee?
Same way I know you're not taking that job.
You know I'm not taking that job because I came into work today.
No, Mr. Specter. I knew you weren't taking that job the second you walked away from me the other night. Told you I know people better than they know themselves.
Well, what did you do with Tina?
Oh, I had Big Bertha reassign her.
To who?
Do you really care?
Not a bit.
Good. Here's the deal. I will take a bullet for you. And I don't mean that literally. But what you do for me is, when I need something, you give it to me. It's not just a one-way street.
Will you also do some actual secretarial work?
Take a look at what I did with your calendar there, hotshot.
Holy shit. When did you get that done?
Told you I'm not like every other secretary. I'm Donna.
Then let's get to work. But for the record, I don't take vanilla with my coffee.
You will after you taste that.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
When will they learn?
The plaintiff would like to call Miss Donna Paulsen to the stand. You got her to come in.
Just stick to the script. Harvey won't know what hit him.
Miss Paulsen, did Harvey Specter order you to shred that document?
I decline to answer pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights.
Did you put your date stamp on that document?
I decline to answer.
I'm not going to ask questions that you're just going to plead the fifth to, so. Had Harvey Specter asked you to bury something 5 years ago, would you?
He wouldn't ask me to do that.
That's not what I asked. If he did, would you do it?
Oh, see, you're pausing, which means you're hiding something.
No, I'm not.
See, I think you'd do anything for him, and I know why.
Is there a question?
Do you love Harvey Specter?
What?
Do you love him?
That has nothing to do with...
It has everything to do with why'd your last boyfriend break up with you? Miss Paulsen, why'd he end it with you?
He thought that I prioritized my work over our relationship.
Your work. He asked you to choose between him and Harvey, didn't he?
Yes.
Who'd you choose?
Harvey.
Because you love him.
Louis, stop.
It is not that simple.
Do you love him, yes or no? Answer the question.
Louis.
You're with him all the time. Your work revolves around him. Your life revolves around him.
Objection. Badgering.
You don't have a boyfriend, but the one you did wouldn't share you with
Your
him.
Honor.
Please, I just need a...
Do you love Harvey Specter? Do you love Harvey Specter?
That's enough!
You crossed the line.
Do not do this to me right now.
You humiliated Donna. You kept pushing and pushing her for what? For fun?
Well, you think I enjoyed that? That made me sick.
You could have stopped.
You think Tanner would have stopped? Travis Tanner does not give a shit about Donna Paulsen.
You are not Travis Tanner.
I don't.
You did not have to do that.
I did my job.
You really want to beat me that badly? Huh?
You think this is about beating you? This whole thing is about saving you. Everyone is trying to help you because you screwed up. This is all your fault. And what just happened to that beautiful woman in there, that's on you! Not me!
I decided what kind of attorney I want to be.
I heard. You quit.
Did you hear I also turned over the toxicology report?
You didn't.
Thought you were supposed to know everything. How'd you not know this?
Well, I knew that you were either going to take that promotion or you were going to quit. And either way, I wasn't sticking around to find out.
You quit?
Damn straight. I'm not working at a place headed by a viper.
Donna, I can't get you another job.
Oh, well, that's going to make my decision easier.
What does that mean?
I'm choosing between Braden Gould, Skadden Arps, and O'Melveny and Myers. If I had another one, I don't know what I'd do.
You know, it just occurred to me that you and I don't work together anymore.
Yeah, that didn't just occur to you.
No, it didn't.
Do you know how I know that?
Because you knew I'd show up here the second you heard I quit.
Why do you think I have this in my hand?
What are we waiting for?
For you to figure out that it's time to come inside. So, what was so important that you just had to see me?
I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to come out and say it, but I don't want to lose you. Come work for me.
What?
Don't go to Skadden. I took a job at my old firm. I was hoping you'd be happy.
Well, I am.
If this is about your rule...
No, it's not about
No, because
that.
if I had known that this was going to happen, I never would have come over.
Why didn't you know that it was going to happen?
Because I hadn't thought about taking another job before. And when I did, I thought about who I wanted to take it with. Look, I don't want to find out what kind of lawyer I'd be without you.
Okay, I will come work with you on 2 conditions. First, we put it out of our minds and we never mention it again.
Second,
You're giving me a huge goddamn signing bonus. How do you know that's enough?
because you're the one who's going to fill in the amount.
Oh my God, you really do need me. To stop you from doing shit like this.
Oh, well.
In the future.
What?
We're gonna need a new ritual.
Well, maybe we can think of something to do with a can opener.
Harvey, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Thank you, Harvey.
You're welcome.
Miss Paulsen, Mr. No. We're to give her lawyer this.
Harvey, what is that?
Donna, leave the room.
You can tell her to leave. Don't forget to tell her her arraignment's at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Arraignment? For what?
You son of a bitch. You amended the charges to intent?
You said it's never been done in the history of the DA's office. I decided to make history.
By going after someone for stealing nothing.
She went in there to find the Hope Diamond. Just because she came out with a piece of glass doesn't mean it wasn't fraud.
That's exactly what it means.
Every time I run into you, you tell me whatever shady thing just went down was about the greater good, or that it didn't happen, or this, that, or the other, but a crime was committed here, and I'm going after her for it.
Bullshit, you're going after me.
Oh, you're telling me you didn't order her to do it?
No, I didn't.
Well, we'll find out. When she's about to be convicted, and I offer her a deal.
What happens now?
What happens now is we go in there tomorrow and enter a plea of not guilty.
But I am guilty.
Donna, intent to commit fraud is a bullshit charge, and he's just using it to try to scare you.
Well, it's working. I'm scared.
Donna,
What's the punishment?
it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get you out of it.
Harvey, what's the punishment?
3 to 5 years.
Oh my God.
35 years for what?
Not now, Lewis.
I just saw Terrence Wolfe at the elevator. 3 to 5 years for what?
He's charging her with intent to commit fraud.
Holy shit.
Lewis, I don't want to hear it.
Well, you're going to, because you were supposed to get her out of this.
This isn't helping.
What the hell do you think I've been doing?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it didn't do a thing.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I told her that you were never going to let her get in trouble.
It's not so simple.
What the hell isn't so simple?
She's guilty. Wolf's trying to use her to turn on me because he thinks I put her up to it.
Did you?
Harvey didn't even know I did it.
You know what? It doesn't even matter, because I'm taking over.
No, you're not.
He's trying to get her to turn on you. You cannot be her lawyer.
She's not going to, so what difference does it make?
The difference is, if you're out of the picture, Wolf backs down.
From where he's standing, I'm in the picture, and he's never gonna back down.
You don't know that, and this is Donna's life.
And I'm not putting it in your hands.
And it's not your decision to make.
No, it's not. It's Donna's. And she's sticking with me.
Louis, please, I know that you want to help, but just go. I need to talk to you.
What is it?
I think maybe Louis was right.
You think Lewis was right about what?
Maybe he should be handling my case.
Okay, well, that's how you feel.
I knew it. I knew you would take this as an insult.
How exactly would you like me to take it?
I would like you to take it seriously and talk about it with me.
Okay, Donna, why exactly would you prefer Lewis to handle this?
Because I sat in that arraignment today, and it hit me for the first time that I might actually go to prison. And you were more concerned with attacking Terrence Wolfe than you were with me.
So you think Lewis is right? I piss off the DA too much.
Well, you sure did today.
Because he's coming at us.
And you're pouring gas on the fire.
Because that's what I do, and I don't need you coming in here second-guessing how I do my job.
Harvey, why are you attacking me? I'm not the enemy.
You sure as hell are right now.
What? Why am I the...
Because I'm getting ready for a fight, and you're telling me you don't think I can win.
I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that I'm petrified.
And I understand, but I don't have time to comfort you.
Well, I need you to make time.
And I can't because
Harvey, this is my life! When I told Louis how you got me out of this thing, he told me how scared he was at the thought of me going to prison, and I just need you to.
Donna, the thought of you going to prison makes me want to drop to my knees. You want to hear me say it? There it is. But that's not going to happen because I'm not going to let it happen. But in order to do that, you need to let me do what I do.
Harvey.
That's enough. You want someone to give you a hug? Go to Lewis. You want someone to get you out of this thing? You need to leave me alone.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, where have you been all day?
Why? Is there something you want to talk about?
Yeah, where you've been. Sean Cahill was at my door last night.
Harvey,
and I could
Norma
use-
passed away. I've been helping Louis.
Norma died? That's terrible.
Thought you couldn't stand her.
I couldn't, but I assumed Lewis loved her, so do what you need to do.
Oh, because she was his secretary, he must have loved her.
That's not what I meant.
But it is what you said.
Okay, Donna, what's wrong?
How about we start with the fact that I have been wondering for the last 10 hours if you're going to acknowledge what happened last night, but you're you, so of course you're not.
I'm not going to acknowledge it because nothing happened last night.
Why? And don't tell me I know why.
Because it would have been a mistake, and you know it.
What I know is something happened. And you ran away, but not before you told me you love me.
I did that because I wanted to make you feel better.
What did you just say to me?
That's not what I meant. I didn't say that to...
Because you pity me? Yeah, you did.
No, I said it because I love you, and I wanted you to know it.
Love me how?
Why does that have to come
Love
out?
me how? That's what I thought. You either can't answer or you won't, which is bullshit, because obviously you don't just look at me this way. You're capable of looking at me that way, but you don't want to let those worlds collide because you're afraid to risk anything.
Because we have everything.
No, Harvey, you have everything.
So you're saying you want everything?
I don't know, Harvey. Harvey, what are you doing here?
Can't a managing partner have a drink with his favorite COO every once in a while?
He can, but I got a ton of work to do, and I'd like to get home before midnight.
There's something I need to tell you.
Harvey, what's going on?
I've been seeing Paula Agard. And not as my therapist anymore. We've been seeing each other. What?
What do you mean, what? I'm just amused that you think I didn't know.
Donna.
The day you made managing partner, you drove yourself to work, not in the red car, but in the black Ferrari Daytona. And on top of that, you told me and Louis that you had things to take care of that night, but I know your schedule. And I know what happened was you drove yourself straight home from the office, you changed into whatever outfit you thought would impress her the most, and then you went right over to her house and you swept her off her feet.
But you just asked me the other night if something was going on because I've been acting different.
Because I was trying to get you to open up, but you missed the signal. So I figured I'd just keep on waiting, and here you are, more or less right on time.
More or less.
Well, I was giving you until tomorrow, so you're actually ahead of schedule.
Oh, that was Paula's doing.
I'm happy for you, Harvey. And I want to hear all about it, but like I said, I've got a ton of work to do, and I want to get home before midnight, so.
Go on, finish. We'll talk later.
I'm glad you finally told me.
Thanks, Donna. Me too.
Mike, what are you doing here? I thought you and Harvey were going to see Malik.
We are. Just not for another hour. Just wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Donna, Rachel told me that when I moved out because of Logan Sanders, you told her to give me some space because things work out the way that they're supposed to.
But she didn't do that.
Well, that's my point.
Mike, where are you going with this?
Tell Harvey how you feel.
What?
I know that it's not my place to say this, but Donna, I wouldn't be with Rachel if it wasn't for you. And if I let you lose something that might make you as happy as we are, and I didn't say something, I would never forgive myself. So if you think there is even the smallest chance that you might ever want to be together, and you don't tell him that soon, you might lose the chance to tell him at all.
Mike, I appreciate where your heart is. But two people have to want to be together to be happy. And Harvey and I don't want to be together.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
But why can't I hold on?
Donna, you have a minute?
A minute for what, Louis? So you can tell me how it wasn't your fault that you didn't prepare me to be on the stand?
A minute to say I'm sorry. You were right, Donna. I should have prepared you for Malik, but I didn't because I couldn't bear the thought of asking you about Harvey in front of a room full of people.
Louis, I knew that would come up. I was ready to handle it.
But I wasn't, because of Sheila.
What does Sheila have to do with
I slept with her, Donna. I told you she was getting married. I was writing down questions, kept imagining someone putting my life on trial, and I couldn't take it. So I took the coward's way out, and I didn't prepare you.
I understand, Louis. And I accept your apology.
Thank you, Donna.
Louis, what is it?
Ever since I left that hotel room, I've been stuck. We were together again, and it felt just like it did before, except it wasn't because she wasn't mine. And since then, I've been counting the days until my soulmate marries someone else and walks out of my life forever.
Louis.
I know she's with another man, Donna. I know she says that she loves him. But all I want to do is just say to her, can't she see? The man she was meant to be with is standing right in front of her face.
I'm so sorry.
I just should have told her when I had the chance. But that's something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life.
We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood, into the flood.
Good, you're still here. Where's Louis? Because I have some news, and I think you should both.
And the feeling I thought was set in stone, it slips through my fingers, and I'm trying hard to let
I'm sorry, Harvey. I just had to know.
the memory of a stolen place, caught in the silence, an echo lost in space.
Harvey, we need to talk.
If you're here to talk about last night, I don't need an explanation, Donna. I just need you to say what you did is never going to happen again.
Harvey, we can't just...
Did you hear what I just said?
Okay. It's never gonna happen again.
Good. Now, I've got some things I got to deal with.
You mean Jessica?
I do.
Well, that's not for you to deal with by yourself. Harvey, we need to show the world that the firm is as strong as ever, and I've got a way to do it.
In what way is that?
We need to send a message that we can still attract A-list talent, whether Jessica's name is on the wall or not.
You're talking about hiring a new senior partner.
I am.
Well, there's only one problem with that, Donna. You want to hire some paralegals and secretaries, knock yourself out. But when it comes to hiring lawyers, that's not your job, it's mine.
Okay, you want to talk about what happened? Let's talk about what happened, because if anyone knows about selfish, it's you.
You have some nerve saying that to me when you know I have put you over me for years.
I don't care what you've done for years. You knew I was seeing someone, and you did that to me anyway.
I told you, Harvey. I needed to know.
Know what? Our lines have been perfectly clear for a long time.
Our lines are as blurry as lines can get. I'm the person you call at 6 in the morning. Or at midnight when you need someone. We smile, we drink, we flirt.
That doesn't mean I want more.
Well, for the record, neither do I. That's right. I didn't feel anything when I kissed you, Harvey. Whatever I thought might be there wasn't. So you can relax if that's what you're worried about.
It's not what I'm worried about. You messed with my relationship, and now I gotta keep a secret from Paula.
No, you don't. If it didn't affect you, then just go ahead and tell her. You didn't do anything. It did affect you, didn't it?
I'm human, Donna. What do you think it did to me?
That's not the same as feeling something.
Don't you get it? You made me the one thing I never wanted to be.
It was a kiss, Harvey. We've done more than that. Unless, of course, you haven't told her that either. Okay, you want my advice? Instead of being furious with me, maybe you should think about why you haven't told Paula any of this.
Well, I'm not interested in your advice, Donna. As far as I'm concerned, your judgment sucks.
I'm not gonna let him treat you like that.
Louis, something happened between me and Harvey.
Oh my God, you slept with him again?
No. I kissed him. He didn't want me to, and we got in a fight.
Donna, he's seeing Paula. How could you do that?
I don't know, Louis. I'd just been beaten up by Malik, and then Mike said something that got under my skin, and then you came in and you told me the love of your life was slipping away, and you didn't know if you should say something to her or not.
Look, Donna, I'm as romantic as anyone, and I understand saying something, but you kissed him. That's crossing a line.
And you told me you slept with Sheila.
Because she asked me to, and I couldn't stop myself, and I've been feeling guilty about it ever since.
So you think I'm a horrible person?
No, of course not. I am saying that you made a mistake and you did something you shouldn't have done to someone you care about. And as someone who has a lot of experience with things like that, I'm also saying maybe you should just tell me sorry.
Had a feeling you were up here.
Well, the reason I came up here was to be alone.
I get it. You had a hard week. You got blindsided by Stanley Gordon, and you also got blindsided by me. Harvey, I crossed a line. I put you in a horrible position with Paula, and if it's caused you any problems...
Of course it's caused me problems. I told her what happened 2 days after the fact. How do you think that went over?
I think she must hate me.
She's not worried about you. You're not the one she's dating.
No. You are. And I messed with your life. And I made you think that you couldn't trust my judgment. Never heard you say that before. I can't go back and undo what happened, and even if I could, I don't know what I'd do. But what I can do is tell you I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'd like to be alone right now. Hey.
Hey.
I need to ask you a question.
Anything.
Alex thinks we should make Mike senior partner.
I thought you didn't trust my judgment.
I've always trusted your judgment. That's why I promoted you.
No.
Donna.
I know, Harvey. I know all the reasons to do it. I know everything he brings to the table.
Then why not?
You made him a lawyer before he was ready. Don't make him a senior partner before he's ready. It won't help him. And it won't help us.
How do you know he's not ready?
Because I do. And I know it's a hard thing to hear, but if we can't tell each other hard truths, then what are we doing?
Then I guess I have something to tell you, too. What you said is true. I call you, I joke around with you, I ask for your advice, and I've done it for a long time.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you've put me first for years, and if I can't recognize the truth in that, then what are we doing?
Thanks, Harvey.
You're not the one who needs to be saying thank you.
Is it okay if we hug?
Always.
Living in a broken home alone. Why would you wanna love somebody when love hurts in the end?
Harvey?
Paula, the other night when you said that you were surprised that nothing had ever happened between me and Donna before, I should have said something, but I didn't because I was afraid. It was years ago, and it was only one time. But Donna and I slept together.
He's gonna lose everything because of me.
Donna, you never know how these hearings will go.
You know, the worst part is I don't even know why I did it anymore. I didn't sleep that night. I just lay there wondering, what if Harvey can't get it done? And then I would tell myself, well, he always gets it done. And then it was morning, and I hadn't heard from him, and Thomas's business was at stake.
Donna, you told him because you love him.
Love him? We just started seeing each other.
I'm not talking about Thomas. Third year of law school. Rosalie went behind my back about a pro bono we were doing. We got in a huge fight and it broke us up. Because I thought she betrayed me and she thought I was a better lawyer. But she didn't betray me and I didn't think I was better. And none of that had anything to do with it anyway.
What does this have to do with me?
I was afraid of committing. Deep down, she knew it, so she closed the window. And it made me realize I didn't like being on the other side of the glass.
I didn't do what I did to make Harvey realize anything.
Neither did Rosalie. She did it so she could move on.
Shouldn't you be out celebrating?
You'd think so, but losing Robert kind of takes the charm off the victory.
Listen, Harvey, I appreciate this, but I don't need you checking up on me.
Where else do I have to be? You know, I lost my mentor, too.
Jessica Pearson. Robert used to talk about her all the time. What was she like?
Let's just say she was to me what he is to you. It was hard losing her, but it gets easier.
He believed in me. He was the only one who ever did that. The only one who saw who I was. All my baggage, all my flaws.
And he accepted you anyway.
He didn't just accept me. He loved me. Not easy to find someone like that in this world.
No, it's not.
I mean, what am I supposed to do when I have a big victory or a terrible loss and the only person I want to run and tell isn't there? What am I supposed to do?
Samantha, I'm so sorry, but I have to go.
Where?
I just have to.
And when my heart won't break, and empty space between my lungs, and when my knees won't shake, I'll drink to find inspiration. 'Cause I'm a red-blooded man who's coming to meet me now, living life with no need for the breaks. Something happens when I lean on my mistakes. If the words are true and the words reveal the same, I come alive when I don't even think. Love is mystical, do you feel the same? Love is irresistible, it's calling out to me. Light and darkness will show you the way. Give you the power to believe again. Give you the power to believe again.
Rachel?
Told her, didn't you?
No. Yeah.
Well, in that case, I hope she listens to her messages before Mike, because I just left him a doozy.
What? I didn't authorize you to do that.
Wait, seriously, what did you tell him?
What'd you tell Rachel?
That you were better the first time?
Good, because that's exactly what I told Mike about you.
No, you didn't. And neither did I, because you weren't. Because more vigorous isn't necessarily better.
Neither is younger.
Really? 12 hours in and you're gonna trot that one out?
12 years in, and no, Donna, I'm not. Because I am glad I came over last night.
Me too.
You do know I'm coming over again tonight, right?
Yeah. Harvey, I do know that. There is one thing that I don't know. What exactly changed to make you come over here?
Are you expecting someone?
No. But I do know who it is, and it's bad.
How bad?
Louis, bad. He just texted me. He's right outside.
Holy shit. He cannot see me in here.
What are we gonna do?
I can't climb out the window if that's what you're suggesting. We're 12 stories up.
We could stick the landing.
Donna, I know you're in there.
Wait a minute. What are we so afraid of?
Harvey, are you saying what I think you're saying?
I am. Let's let him in.
All right, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. I went to Harvey's. He didn't answer his door. So now I'm here. And you're here.
I am.
And you're in the same exact clothes you were in last night.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, my God. I know exactly what you two were doing.
Louis, before you jump...
You were up all night trying to figure out how you were going to handle the Zane situation.
We were indeed
Up all night.
thinking about the situation.
Well, I can't believe it. You should have called me. We could have done it together.
Could have, but it's probably best that we didn't.
I don't know. They do say the more the merrier.
Harvey.
You know, I don't care that you left me out. The most important thing is that you guys were banging it out all night.
That we were.
So what'd you come up with?
Probably nothing as helpful as what you've come up with.
Well, the only thing I know is that we need to put out a press release as soon as possible.
Then you came to the right place because Donna is top-notch at releases.
Thank you, Harvey. You know, you're not so bad yourself.
You please stop stroking each other's egos. I'm just as good at releasing as either one of you. In fact, I hammered one out this morning.
Don't. Louis, this is great. It takes responsibility while still standing behind our partner.
So we are agreed. We stand behind Robert.
We do.
Well, then I'll put this out right away. And Harvey, when you get in, get together with Samantha, make sure the two of you lock up every last one of Robert's clients.
I'm on it, Louis. I don't get it. How could he be such a good lawyer and not see what's right in front of his face?
Well, to be fair, you didn't see what was right in front of your face for 12 years.
Fair enough. But it does beg the question.
Let's not tell Louis or anybody else.
Why not?
Because Louis might be clueless, but he's right. There's gonna be a lot of blowback from the hearing, and I'd rather share our news when the people we care about are in the right frame of mind to hear it.
About that news. Before Louis got here, you asked what had changed.
Harvey, I want to know everything, and when I do, I want to be able to hang on every last word, but now's not the time. So what do you say that you go home, and you change into that armor, and you get ready to fight for Robert's good name?
Any word?
What do you mean, word? You want me to call Louis while his wife is in labor? I'd rather call anybody else about anything else.
Harvey.
Oh, Donna, he's right. It's a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question. We all just don't know what to do. I mean, the only time I've been to a wedding that got cut short, you went to prison. Nothing? Come on, that is some A+ material right there. Is this thing on?
No, it's not that. It's just look at this. Nobody's dancing.
Well, of course they're not dancing. It's weird. It's like they have nothing to celebrate.
What do you say we give them something to celebrate?
Wait. What are you saying?
I'm saying I love you. And whether I knew it or not, I wanted to marry you from the second I met you.
Oh, my God.
Donna, Roberta, Paulsen, will you marry me right here, right now?
Harvey, of course I'll marry you. But right now, our families aren't here, and I don't have a dress.
Wait, stop. You look beautiful. We can do it again for our families.
But
if there's one thing I learned from my mom, it's that I wasted too much time. First, not forgiving her. Then not admitting how I feel about you. Well, I don't want to waste another second. Please, will you marry me tonight?
what about rings? We don't have any rings.
We can find one for me. But I have one for you. That's what was in the envelope. What do you say?
I say yes. Harvey. Yes.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. As soon as we can write our vows, Donna and I are getting married.
I'd offer to officiate, but I'm not licensed, and I just don't think we want to open up that can of worms again.
Donna, I kept my feelings inside for so long because I was afraid. But when I finally got good news, that's when I knew you were my everything. I knew I could always count on you when the chips were down. I just hadn't realized I couldn't do without you when they were up. I'm a gambler. I always have been, and I always will be. When you're with me, my chips are always up.
You make me laugh. You make me cry. You make me crazy. But most of all, Harvey, you make me happy.
Without you, I'm empty.
I can never go back to the way I was before.
You've changed me, and you've changed my life forever.
I love you, Harvey Specter.
I love you, Donna Paulsen.
To you, Harvey Specter, take Donna Paulsen to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Donna Paulsen, take Harvey Specter to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Then I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
And to add to the good news, I just heard from Louis. He's the proud father of a beautiful baby girl.
Harvey, I want to go see Louis.
And we will, but right now, I want to dance with my wife.